Now it is time for basketball as people are still trickling in the doors here. It's going to be tough to find a seat here real quick because it's going to be a fun night here in the Valley. Northern Valley and Tribune Greeley County girls to take shape right here, right now. 5'4" senior, number 4, Carlin Ward. Northern Valley counters with a 6-foot freshman, number 5, Audrey Bina. For the Rabbits, Jackrabbits, 5'8" sophomore, number 11, Tatum Bain. For Northern Valley, a 5'4" senior, number 11, Shaylee Vesteka. For the Jackrabbits, a 5'10" freshman, number 14, Jaden Stewart. Northern Valley, a 5'7" junior, number 12, Miss Mary Baird. For the Jackrabbits, a 5'7" junior, number 15, Eliana Anez. For the Huskies, a 5'8" junior, number 15, Austin Cox. For the Rabbits, a 5'10" sophomore, number 21, Jaden Magden. And Northern Valley, a 5'3" junior, number 23, Braxton Cox. Head coach Mitch Pugh, assisted by Lacey Hansen there for Northern Valley, Kyle Schaefer, and Monica Slattery for the Rabbits. Here we go, Aim. You excited? You know what I'm excited about? Look at the old guys strip off the coats over there. Familiar faces if you've played basketball anywhere in the state of Kansas for a long time. Very veteran crew here. Jerry Casey, Doug Wilfong, and crew chief Bruce Van Lunen. It's going to be a good one. Find your seat, find your popcorn, and get ready to rock and roll. Bina Magnan, set it to the center circle to put it up.
Yeah, you're not going to want to miss any of this action coming forward.
Big, tall athletes in the middle had a wonderful battle in the volleyball season. Going up high is Bina, and she wins the tip. Over to Cox. They're going to go into a 3-2 defense here, have the Jackrabbits. Into the corner for Barry Barrett. They'll swing it around. Open here is Cox. Pump fakes, goes baseline. Runs out of room, finds Cox at the elbow. Now back to Vesteka and Austin. Thought about a 3, work it back around. Open 3 here for Braxton is up, and it's down. What a possession for Northern Valley.
That is exactly how you wanted to start this game, with a solid offensive possession on your end of the floor. Huskies are going to have to do just that. They're going to have to be patient. They're going to have to move the ball quick and create opportunity against that tough zone.
This shot no good for Stewart, and Northern Valley will take over.
So they're going to have a press on here. We'll see if the Huskies can break it.
It's a zone press here. They'll try and trap Cox as she picks it up, goes cross court to Vesteka. Now Barrett's got it in the corner. Swing it around, Austin Cox. Into the middle of the lane, floater up, and she'll shoot 2 shots. She took it to the rim and forced the issue. Foul will go against the Rabbits. Number 11, Tatum Bain. Her first, team first. Cox is first up and down for her.
I don't know if you can hear it at home, but this place is already rocking at the start of this girls' game tonight.
Cox misses a second, but the putback for Baird is fouled by Magnan, and Baird now to the line. Baird averages almost 8 trips to the line a night.
If she can cash in on those and get that percentage up, she is going to be a force.
She does rattle that one in.
That's how she made her earnings against Rollins County the other night, was pretty much from right there.
I think she shot 8 of 12 from the line last time out. She starts 2 for 2 here. Northern Valley's got a 6-0 lead. Northern Valley in a man-to-man defense. Wolk out high. Will go to Stewart now on the wing as she waits for the screens to happen. Whoa. Dead ball inside, goes over the top of Bain, and it'll be out of bounds. Northern Valley's got it.
Good job by the Husky defenders being aware that no one touched the ball. They could let it go out of bounds.
High pass for Bina. If you're going to throw it high, throw it to her, huh? Cox driving, continuing to drive. Going to go up, and she'll go to the line to shoot two.
I love the aggression, taking it right at him. Tatum Bain is going to pick up her second foul already of the night. No, they're going to say it's on the floor.
Bain picks up two early ones with a minute and a half into this one's got to go to the bench. First subs in is Mortz. She had a great junior varsity game. Cox, Braxton for three, just off the mark.
Vesteka comes away with the board.
Swing it around again. Now Baird's got it. Pump fake out high to Austin. Into the corner of Vesteka. Thought about it. One dribble will pull up the long jump shot. Bang! 8-0. 8-0. Are you kidding me?
That was a pretty move from Vesteka, and the girls are.
And two for Austin, right? Or just one. Don't matter. Adds up to 8-0. They got the lead. Spread it on.
That's right.
Up high here is Wolk battling against Vesteka. She continues to dribble with that left hand. Now back to Magnan. Got it up high. She'll hesitate, go to the rim, cut off by Braxton. She's got the height advantage, and a 3-second violation will be whistled on Mortz. Turnover against the Jackrabbits. Did you see that matchup? I love it when Northern Valley goes man. And Braxton only standing 5'3", but who did she get on the matchup?
She got on Wolk.
The most athletic player there, Mangden. Ball's dead. Gets the ball inside, puts it up on the rim, no good. Mary Baird with a follow, and she's fouled by Magnan. That's her second.
Yeah, if Magnan gets in trouble inside, that's going to be tough for the Jackrabbits because, as you see out there, that's most of their height that we've seen in play.
And Coach Schaefer has looked at his bench going, where do I turn? Two of my counting on players have gotten too early in this first quarter. They got to pull them. Magnan's got to sit down.
Play a little more small ball here with Krottinger coming into the game. We know she's got fire, though. She is able to play D.
Second one good by Baird. 9-0 Northern Valley leads. Wolk to set the offense here. Ball fired into the middle. Krottinger's got it, but she's surrounded by Huskies. Somehow gets it back out in a travel. This one by Yanez. And it kind of feels like that if you're a Lady Jackrabbits fan right now.
Definitely not the start they're looking for, but they have the ability to turn this around and score in bunches. When they start getting those turnovers and points in transition, you got to watch out for them. But
was that the replay button?
Vesteka doesn't want us to say that this is going to be a comeback
she
already.
She pumps and takes one dribble and cashes the long J in.
That's her sweet spot tonight.
Krottinger out high.
Working against Braxton.
She's got a tough matchup there. Braxton's going to eat her up. Now a steal here by Bina at the top of the key. Now she'll turn it over. Here's Mortz. Back to Krottinger.
She'll just reset the offense. Smart play by her.
Stewart looks at a three and fires long, no good. Vesteka with a rebound. Here comes them Lady Huskies. Swing it around. Braxton now to Austin into the corner for Mary. Skip pass. Vesteka's been hot in this first quarter. Might as well make another one, but she missed it. Cox with an offensive rebound. She'll go to the rim. Floater's up, no good. Goes off the padding. Otherwise, Baird would have had it. Jaden Stewart with the rebound. Bina's got her in the man-to-man. Wolk trying to go baseline against Vesteka. She cut her off. Dead ball here. Dead, and fight for it. Krottinger has it stolen by Braxton Cox in a tie-up situation. Says the official it'll go to the Jackrabbits as they have not been able to knock the lid off of this basket. With two of the main starters on the bench with foul trouble. You can't let them free here. Krottinger going to fire a three, no good. Austin has it on the wing. Spin around, short jump shot away. Going to be no good. Mary Baird cleans it up. Cross court to Cox. Hesitates and then goes to the travel call.
Just did a little too much with the feet there for putting the ball on the ground. I like the idea, though, taking it at him.
Yep, continue to push. Jaden's out top.
Bina tries to work underneath the screen. Jaden thought it was her opening, and she gets the ball to Crottinger for the long, long two.
Knocks it down. Must have just had a foot on the line. I tell you what, her feet aren't very big.
No, if her shoes were a half size smaller, that would have been a 3.
Steal here by Mortz. She'll dribble with that left hand. The left-hander's a good one. And a foul on Vesteca. Will be a one in the books for Northern Valley.
So it'll be Greeley County's ball on the side there.
Northern Valley leading 11-2. Mortz cross court to Crottinger. Just hit a 3. Working on Braxton here. It's a tough deal. She can't touch.
Oh, they missed a call there. She
Well,
didn't reestablish, I suppose. But,
I guess.
but that's why I'm up here in the crow's nest.
Jaden's with a nice give and go to Ward.
Pretty pass.
Volk missed it.
Can't cash in.
Volk missed the give and go easy one. They're going to try and push pressure on the ball. Long pass up ahead to Vesteca. Nobody stopped her. She went to the rim and dribbled it off of her knee. It'll be out of bounds to the Jackrabbits.
Into the game for the Jackrabbits is Annabelle Schneider. Now that we're ready to bring you guys the action. But we're still in the first quarter.
This girls varsity matchup. Well, the one senior on the basketball court right now. Crottinger's got it. High ball screen into the game. The new player there for the Jackrabbits. She is absolutely
Annabelle
smart.
Schneider working against Bina.
And a foul will go against Mortz. Austin picked it up.
Lost her for a second, and Mortz makes her pay. Didn't make the bucket, but she gets to shoot 2 tries.
Just
Jaden,
off the mark.
Yeah, Jaden Stewart already back into the game for Greeley County.
Yana is to sit.
Trying to keep the girls fresh.
Mortz's second one on the way for the left-hander. Hits the back of the rim and good. Cutting into that Northern Valley lead. Austin hesitates back to Braxton. Skip pass to Bina. One dribble, went around Stewart, but Stewart blocked it. Cleaned up her own defensive mistake. Stop, pop, 3, big one, best missed it. Austin has it, now to Braxton.
They have numbers out in front if they get their head up.
Cottinger playing defense there. Skip pass, Bina open
Beautiful
underneath,
play.
and she'll score it. You said it. They still had numbers if they wanted to attack, and they finally did. And an offensive foul call as a moving screen against Atchison, right?
That is Schneider. Annabelle Schneider.
Yep.
It was the correct call there.
13-3, Northern Valley leads, now under a minute to go here in this first quarter. Austin has it on the wing. Into the corner for Bina. Swing all the way around. Austin has it now.
Doing a good job extending this defense and then finding the post players of Bina and Baird inside. That time can't cash in where someone got a piece of the ball there.
They do want to continue to feed the post.
Mortz tries to find Stewart, surprises her with it, and Schneider and Baird get tied together. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow points to the Huskies.
Like to see Northern Valley get one more bucket here with 23.6 to go. Cox now to Sides. Delaney Sides, a sophomore, into the game. Austin back to Delaney.
Can shoot.
Her long two-pointer on the way, no good, but a rebound in between Mortz and Stewart goes out of bounds, gives Northern Valley another gift.
8 seconds left. We'll see if Northern Valley has the time management to get a shot off here.
Braxton with 6 and now 5. Sides is open for a 15-foot jump shot. No good. And Northern Valley, Northern Valley hits it last. 1.2 to go. You just don't foul here. And that'll take us to quarter. Northern Valley leads 13-3.
It's the perfect blend.
It is the perfect blend. Starting the second quarter, he's going to roll with Bain and with Magnan again. So Magnan, Bain, Stewart, Warts, and Wolk. Wolk, elbow line jump shot, knocked it in and good. Going to pull the press off and see if he can roll with his girls. Can't get into foul trouble anymore. Got to play clean. Skip pass here, sides. Outside Baird. Open now is Cox and has it.
She gets sandwiched between two defenders. Can't keep her footing. Gets called for the travel.
Yep.
Mengen working against Cox. Over to Stewart.
Stewart thought about a three right
Don't give her
there.
too much space. She tries to drive baseline, dips it back off to Mengen. Pretty play there. Can't get it to cash in, though.
The leading rebounder for Northern Valley, Audrey Bina, at 8.5 a game, cleans that one up. Barrett in the corner. Now up high, they get the ball, trying to get it into Bina. Now they'll flip it to Barrett underneath. Goes right at the defense, and now another foul. This one will go against Stewart. I thought they were going to whistle Magnan for a third, but they let it go. This one goes against Stewart. That's Stewart's second.
I like to see
No,
both those
just first
both
on
those
Stewart.
post players of Northern Valley, though, crashing the glass. If one of them's going to take it, the other one's going to be right behind him following it up. Shot from Bina, good.
From the free throw line, knocks it in.
Braxton Cox comes in for Austin Cox.
Audrey's second one is no good. Ran down by Stewart. She'll dribble it across with that right hand, calling for a high ball screen. Mortz to the rim, floats it up, no good. Sides clears the board.
It really just does feel like the lid wasn't taken off their rim yet.
They just can't get anything to roll
They've
in.
got the looks. High pass. Baird somehow comes down with it, but she's going to travel, trying to regather herself and find somewhere to go with the ball.
That was great hands.
Yeah.
It was great hands. It was a tough pass from Braxton.
Just could not keep that pivot foot down. Kind of had the ballerina toe and dragged it enough for the call.
High ball screen here. Step back for Stewart. Knocked it in.
Pops it in with the defender in her face.
You got to get the girls to go make contact with that moving screen, and they won't have it happen anymore. Inside they go to Bina. Back outside to Braxton. She'll float her in the middle of the lane, and no call again.
Blocked by Bain.
But with the steal is Braxton. No!
They called it over back, but I didn't think she had possession. So ball goes back to Greeley County. Coach Pugh arguing the point that I thought, but we play on.
All the way to the rim.
Mortz being aggressive.
Way to play there by Braxton. Will get it back to Northern Valley.
Really good heads-up play there by Braxton Cox. Seeing what was about to happen, knocks it off the Jackrabbits defender, giving the Huskies the ball. Austin Cox into the game for Delaney Sides.
Northern Valley needs to score at the rim. You get two things to happen and another unforced error out top for Northern Valley. This matchup is important here. Magnan and Braxton. They like this high ball screen motion. Pull up, long jumper. Good force by the defense of Northern Valley.
Falls into the hands of Esteka. They have Baird down the court if they see her.
Back to Vesteca at the top of the key. Austin now to Mary. She'll cut through and swing all the way around. Back to Mary in the corner. They had Bina, but didn't get it to her. Into the corner. Cox's pull up. And a foul will go against.
It's going to go against Vesteca. Her second of the night. As Mortz was tracking down that ball, Vesteca got too much of her arm. So Mengen working against Braxton.
Floats it up and in, and a foul will go against Bain as she went over the top of Baird.
Baird had good positioning there. Mengen just trying to make a play on that. It's hard to be mad at her for that, but it is a correct call.
And Tatum Bain will pick up her third. Yanez will have to come in for her.
Positioning is just so important in the game of basketball.
I thought that was her third, wasn't it? Yeah, they hold up.
Baird shot up and good.
Yeah, that is the third. Northern Valley winning from the free throw line here tonight.
They are. Kroninger into the game for the Jackrabbits as well.
Second one good for Mary. 16-7 they lead. Wolk crossed over at the top of the key. Back to Stewart.
Trying to give the ball to Mengen down low.
Braxton doing a great job in that defensive spot.
Stewart on the wing. Mengen working hard. They get her the ball finally. Goes over the top.
And she ripped it. Way to play, Braxton Cox. She put it down for less than a second, and Braxton was all over it.
You got to keep it high.
You can chance it with just about anybody except for Braxton. She will rip that ball. Penetration in here, Austin. They get it inside. Pena turns, fires over the top of Magden and had it partially blocked. Here's Jadens.
Cox doesn't want to get a reach call here. She's just trying to get the ball.
Magden with a quick move around the right side. No shot. It'll be on the floor. And it'll be out of bounds for that one as it's only the fourth foul on the team at Northern Valley. First one against Braxton.
Yep.
Actually a smart play because Magden's speed beat her to the rim.
Outside to Yanez.
Magden deep three, nothing but the bottom of the net. And just like that, we're in a 6-point game.
Well, we saw it in the JV boys game how the long ball can really turn the tides of a basketball game in a hurry.
Back outside. Vesteca thought about a three there. Inside, they find the cutting Baird. Back outside, Vesteca's three on the way. Woo-hoo!
Pretty inside-out movement there. Mary Baird finds the hot shooter of the night so far in Shaylee Vesteca, and she keeps things rolling.
She's got 7 of Northern Valley's 19. And a steal is going to be, no, it'll be a held ball possession. Arrow.
Ball got caught on Wolk's hip, and Vesteca got her hands on it. So we have an inbounds here. She gets it to Stewart.
Jaden's up high. Trying to get a lob into Magden, and they do. They execute it to perfection, and Magden scores.
If you're Northern Valley, you got to be aware of that. You got to have help side defense.
Yeah, you're going to want Braxton to front that ball each and every time because you can't let her catch it there easy. You got to help her on the backside.
Braxton's doing a good job with it, but there is a size disadvantage there. If they get the lob, there's nothing you can do about it.
Air ball from short range from Bina. Needs to go right through him.
Stewart brings it down.
Good defense here by Bina.
Kroninger against Cox. Trying to find Mengen again. She posts up against Braxton. That's their... You can see where they're trying to go with it. They're trying to feed it inside to 21 right now, no doubt. That's going to be Vesteca's third foul.
Third.
Third.
So Sides, Delaney will check in for her.
2 minutes and 19 seconds to go before halftime, and it's still anyone's ball game. Huskies hold on to this 7-point lead.
Great move by Magnan.
She went up into her face.
Man.
They're going to call it against Mary Baird, and Mangan's going to go to the line. Good aggressive take.
Magnan's first goes off the side of the rim. No good.
Schneider comes into the game. Yanez to sit.
Rotation across that bench has happened for Coach Schaefer tonight.
Second shot also no good. Baird comes down with the board. Finds Bina out. And gets it to a guard.
Braxton up the court to Austin. Lobs it inside. Bina couldn't catch it. It was there.
It was perfect. They just could not connect on the catch. Hit her right in the hands.
A lot of strangers pulling into this that aren't wearing either Tribune Jackrabbit gear or Northern Valley gear.
People just like a good sporting event, Clint.
It's the game of Western Kansas right here. What a cut and score by Magnan. Offense is starting to click here for the Jackrabbits.
That is the one player that you do not want to let just run free. You got to front her at all times. Bina gets the ball inside. Back out to Cox.
Mary with it. Skip pass to Braxton. Over to Austin now. Drives inside.
Bodies are hitting the floor, but they play on.
Austin catch and shoot from 18. Rebound put up and back in by Bina.
Kreidinger inbounds it to Wolk.
Wolk at the top of the key, now guarded by Sides up there. Magnan.
The Jackrabbits have done a good job upping their intensity and taking it at the hoop.
Three-pointer away by Stewart, and she put it in. The long ball has kept them in. Now it's just a 4-point game. Bounce inside for Baird. Got away with a travel. Kick it back out and around. Sides has it now. Baird somehow finds that to Braxton. Inside, left-handed up, no good.
See who this one is against.
It'll be a 1-on-1 situation as they'll get it on Bina. Jaden Magnan to the line, knocks in the front end of the 1-and-1. Look up right now. It's a one-possession game. Second one, no good, but a rebound. She did travel with that ball when she came across it. Thought she was going to get away with it, but she did not. Northern Valley gets it back with 31 ticks left to go in the first half's clock.
Yeah, that's more of a catch-and-shoot situation there for Schneider.
And a turnover in the backcourt here by Braxton.
No reason.
Talk where they're going to go. Who they want to get the ball to.
Over to Mangan.
Pull-up jumper for her. Up, glass, and in.
Huskies need a good possession here to stop the bleeding, and they do not get it. They have another errant pass that leads to a turnover. Just trying to do too much. They need to be patient. They need to calm down and get back in their offensive set. Schneider comes out. Yanis back in. Wolk beat Sides on the shimmy and shake.
That's a double. That's what I was hoping he was going to call. A gathering double gets it to Northern Valley with 5.6 to go.
Expect them to get up in the face of the Huskies.
Back to Sides. Braxton puts it up just off the mark. 21-20. Northern Valley comes out of there with the halftime lead. We'll be back with our halftime.
You want to be loose, you want to be comfortable, you just want to have fun out there. Then it felt like in the second quarter they kind of tensed up a little bit.
Yeah.
And felt the tides turning, and they did not handle it very well. And if you're Greeley County, you just want to keep feeding it to number 21, Miss Mengen, as she's taken over this game.
I agree with you. Three-pointer on the way by Austin, and she buried it. Had a way to start the second half. Definitely a good way. Magnan thought about it. She squared up in NBA range. Flex cut by Stewart and scored.
You cannot lose those two girls right there.
Coach Schaefer says, run the offense, girls, and we can make this happen. Swing it around. Cox has got it here. Dribbles in, now back to Bina.
She's got to get out of the lane. They'll let you have a little more time if you're choosing to do something with it, but you can't just stand there.
Got to make a decision. Vesteka can't overplay. She's got 3 already. Fouls in the first half.
It's never stopped her before, Clint.
No, it hasn't. She plays fast. She plays hard. It's just who she is. Steal here by Vesteka.
Bryn also needs to be careful.
Inside to Vesteka, back outside. Austin with it. Now Bina in the corner. Vesteka now to Austin. Quickly inside to Mary Baird. Back out to Austin. Her second jump shot is no good, but Bina's hacked, but no whistle. The Tribune crowd does not like it, and I think it was one of those soccer plays. I didn't call the foul, so I'm going to give it back to Northern Valley.
The Greeley faithful, though, thought that it was out on Bina for sure.
Austin, floater in the middle, gets it off to Mary Baird. Up off the glass and in.
Good dish.
She fooled her dad there. I thought she was going to put it up, and she found Mary.
Hey, that's all good. I like that she can do both. This just goes through the hands of Mengen, a rare occasion where she just had an unforced error, thought about her next move with the ball before she had it in her hands.
Austin with it on the side, guarded by Yanez. Jackrabbits back to their 2-3 defense. Austin open where she made one. This one's short, no good. Wolk pushing the gas pedal down. Now hesitates, brings it back up. Crossover, whoop, whoop, going to the rim.
What a pretty
Baird
play
is going to go at her to make sure she doesn't get an easy one. Look at this play.
She made the entire defense go to the left and then took it right back to the right.
Whoop, and then she just crossed over and went. Nobody there. Baird says, I can't let her just have it.
No, and if you're on her, you got to shade her dominant hand. Right there, you played right into her hand and fell for the trap.
Wolk's free throw, no good.
Mary Baird's second foul of the night. Team first of the half.
Second one on the way is short, no good. Tracked down by Yanez. She'll turn and go to the rim. Tries to float it to Stewart, but picked off by Vesteka.
And the crowd didn't like that, but you got to go all the way across before it's an over and back.
Braxton catches that skip pass. Now they'll go back to Austin.
She tries to take it herself and gets blocked by Stewart.
Back out and around.
Huskies trying to break into this 2-3 zone. You got to have quick ball movement here. They feed Baird inside. She gets collapsed down on. Huskies doing a good job being patient, just waiting for an opportunity to strike. And they may have found it right there with Shaylee Vesteka in the corner.
How about 2 threes to start the second half from the Northern Valley ladies? One from Austin, and Vesteka knocks in her second of the night.
Wolk gives it to Mengen inside. She's left all alone. The pass beat her. Braxton had her fronted, but they just found the angle that they needed to get it inside.
Gotta help and shade there.
You got to have help side defense. Bina with the long skip pass over to Braxton. And there's a travel call on Vesteka. 5-point ball game. Huskies holding on to the slim lead that we can see turn in a hurry. We saw it already in the second quarter.
5-point game.
Wolk gives it to Mangan on the wing. Bina now working against her. Stewart posting up against Cox. She just bullies her down inside. They're going to say the basket counts.
It's not us, is it? Is that in our ear?
I have no idea.
I thought it was in the house.
Basket's no good. Stewart went over the line.
Take the points off the board. Could be a big one in a close game.
So cannot cash in on the and one opportunity.
That foul will go against
Baird.
Baird. The fouls that were a problem for the Jackrabbits in the first half, with Bain and Mangden picking up quick ones, have now turned to Northern Valley as Vesteca and Baird have got 3 apiece. And that's a turnover that Austin was not looking.
Nope, tried to do a little give and go, and Baird tried to save it after it went past Austin and couldn't do it. Stewart out to Bain.
Stolen.
Stripped away.
Here comes Northern Valley, needing a bucket, just up by 3. Vesteca has to catch it all the way by half court. She's doubled. Swinging around, Austin's open. She squeezes a pass to Mary. Her jump shot off glass, no good. Gets her own offensive rebound, puts it up, rattles it in, and good!
Good job by Mary Baird following her initial shot. It was off, but she knew it was off when it left her hand and got herself in a good position to re-attack the basket.
Jaden Magnan picks up that one.
That's a big third foul for the Jackrabbits, too.
Puts her free throw in. 6 of 7 tonight from the line, big bro. That's good news. Extends Northern Valley's lead to 6.
Stewart tries to feed it inside, not on the same page with Bain. That just give it away to the Huskies on that one. So Braxton finds Austin on the wing, over to Bina.
Running a little bit of.
Trying to run swing, but they sniffed it out. Braxton fires one away. It's off the mark. Stewart comes down with it. They're trying to run and have numbers, but they slow things down instead and reset the offense. Mengen just working in between everybody. Gets tangled up with Bina, and she's going to get the and one opportunity. Shot is up and good. She cashes in on the second try.
Completes the three-point play.
The classic three-point play. Huskies need to do a better job denying Mengen the ball. They know that's where they want to go with it.
And that's going to be a 4th call against Magnan, or are they going to give it to the other one?
Oh, that was on Bain.
They gave it to Bain.
That's going to be her 4th. So we're going to see Mortz come into the game for her. Austin good on the first try.
Knew it was going to be a big whistle. One of the girls was going to have to go sit with 4. Austin missed the second one. Yanez clears the board, gets it over to Stewart.
Mengen and Stewart playing a little give and go game.
3-pointer away by Stewart, short, no good, goes off of Austin and out of bounds. Good play there by Shelby Lentz to clean it up. Too bad she's a 5th grader.
Yep, we'll see her out here one day, but that day is not today. Wolk inside, they find that's Mortz. Back to Wolk.
They'll reset the offense, go to Stewart in the middle. Yanez, little jump shot on the baseline, no good. And a foul will go against Mortz.
She came flying in to try to clean up the board, and it was in Braxton's hands when she got there. Just her, we'll see what it is, just her 1st on the night.
Northern Valley still in control, 33-29. I see my score clock is a bit off here. Northern Valley's going to keep it on the gift.
Tips away by Wolk, but it'll stay with them on the sideline.
Must have hit my score table here. I'll try and straighten it up here. Bina with a long baseline jump shot, no good. One and done trip there for the Huskies. Bina's got a steal here.
Steal the ball back. Huskies are on the move. Mangan with a little bit of pressure on Cox, but has to find Bina when she gets back down the floor.
Vesteca, Cox, baseline jump shot for Austin, short, no good.
Stewart and Baird fighting for it. Stewart comes away with it. Trying to find Wolk down the floor. She was calling for it, but they couldn't get it to her. And Mortz is going to, if it's on Austin, it's on the floor, right? Here on Wolk. Didn't get the foul the first time, but there, got it. Austin Cox to inbound. It finds Braxton on the high post. She could shoot it if she wanted to. Instead, gives the ball up to her sister. Bina's jumper is off. Yanez with the rebound over Vesteca. Gets it poked away, but it stays with the Jackrabbits.
Taking a sip.
Yep. Huskies up 3 still with under a minute left in this third quarter. It's been a tight, fun ball game so far.
Flex cut by Magnan, puts it up, short,
missed,
no good.
She gets her own board.
Are we going to do anything different or not?
You got to front her.
You got to switch up, play zone. They haven't beat us from the outside.
Nobody looking. You just give the ball back. Over to Wolk. She has to regather herself. Finds Stewart, the sure shooter, but she gets called for the travel. The Huskies catch a break when they were definitely turned around and discombobulated on defense there. So Mangan goes to sit, catch her breath before the fourth quarter. Mortz comes into the game for her.
Braxton finally gets it over to Vesteca. Now back to Braxton. Somebody needs to flash.
Left.
Inside, nice pass to sides and puts it in. Northern Valley, just like that, will get a 3-point lead carrying to the fourth quarter.
Even Subway. It's all.
Fourth quarter action coming at you, Aim. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm above ready. I'm a little bit boiling over, actually.
And Stewart tries to get her on the post up. Can't get it. It's going to go off Stewart last. Husky ball. Yana is back into the game. She's going to come in for Bain, one of the players with the 4 fouls. A little bit of.
No empty possessions here. Northern Valley just needs to get some shots up, do good. They've done well from the line here tonight, and not like that. She turns it over, Austin does.
Don't want to pick up an unnecessary
double
foul.
Dribble. We got lucky, and that one is Wolk turned it back over.
Really lucky. You don't want to pick up an unnecessary foul, though, after that. You just leave yourself so vulnerable when you give it away in the backcourt.
And we have done that a lot. Austin now gets it to Bina.
Mangan almost stripped that one away. Gets away with hammering Bina in the head, but
Austin's 3 here is long, no good.
Yanez with the board. Braxton tries to pick her pocket.
Get here!
Got it front Mangan. She's looking to score. Bina and Baird stop her, but Stewart has the ball deep. Finds it back to Mangan. Misses her target. Baird has it.
Braxton will get across the line.
Good on
back to Vesteca. Austin now into the corner for Mary.
Got to run their offensive set here. Got to move quickly to beat that 2-3 zone.
Got to travel. Yep, it was. Switch the pivot feet up there in the middle.
She thought about taking it before she saw Vesteca going backdoor cut and wanted to get her.
Just a 3-point game, a 1 possession.
Too close for comfort for everyone in this gym and watching at home.
1 ball goes through the rim from the 3-point line, and we are all nodded. Jadens now hands off Wolk to the rim, puts it up, no good. Austin tracks the rebound down.
Gets jumped by Wolk there.
The pressure has been something that has bothered Northern Valley. Braxton now with it. Gonna set. Back to Braxton, open for three, got away with a step or two, but it doesn't matter because 3 points go in for the Valley. Now extending that lead, not from 3, now to 6.
2-possession ball game. It's a crucial deal in this, but Mangan wants to make it a 1-possession game again, misses on that one. Baird cleans up the basket.
Up front out of everybody's Visteka to the rim and a whistle. She'll go to the rim.
Mangan now has 4. And she couldn't do much anything else other than just let her score it there.
She was pretty straight up and down. She didn't like the call. Neither does Coach Schaefer, really. And he'll call a timeout. Northern Valley looking to put the hammer down.
625 or toll free at 866-312-2257.
Northern Valley's lone senior on the roster. Miss Shaylee Visteka had a hot hand so far here tonight, and she continues from the free throw stripe.
Back trying to cherry pick, and Northern Valley's not aware of her.
Second one, no good, but an offensive rebound by Bina, and a foul on the floor will go against Stewart. She don't like it either.
If they could have got that board, they would have had an easy bucket there. But
Austin.
Good job by Bina cleaning it up.
Pulling an old one on an old man like Doug Wilfong. That's pretty impressive, girl. Trying to grab an extra few seconds. Braxton open for 3. She just made one. She made another one! 10-point lead for the Huskies.
The Huskies cannot be satisfied with that. They need to know where Mangan is on the defensive side of things. They're going to try to score quick.
Pull-up jump shot from 10 feet. No good. Austin's got a rebound. Flips it over. Back to her. Nobody picked Austin up. Elbow line jump shot off the back iron. No good. Bain with the rebound now quickly to Stewart. Stewart to the rim. Trying to go over Bina. Cut off. Back to Magnan. Her shot no good, and a foul will go against Warts. And it'll be the 7th foul, putting Braxton the line to shoot 1 and 1.
Just tough there by Mangan. You know she practices that shot in practice 100 times, and it falls 90 of those 100 times. But you know, in this situation, just cannot get it to connect.
Braxton's first one does not touch rim.
Huskies now extended their lead to 11, trying to keep their foot on the gas as we've seen this Greeley County team come. We've seen this Greeley County team come back in a big way in a hurry. And it starts with the girl number 21 right there, Mangan. She misses that shot. Baird cleans it up.
And a turnover in the backcourt here as Wart's got it. Inside they try to go, but Bina knocked it away.
Good heads-up play by Bina, not allowing Mangan to connect with the pass, or else it would have been an easy bucket.
Huskies all inside against this inbound play. They find Magnet at the key. And I think Visteka's night is finished. Is that 5? Didn't she have 4?
Yep. Did she get to 4? That might be her 4th.
It's just her 4th.
Not really a necessary foul there. With a player like Mangan, all you can do is keep your hands straight up. But sides will come into the game. Visteka will sit with those 4 fouls. They may need her down the stretch. Both shots from Mangan fall and are good, making it a 10-point ball game.
Sides has it here at the half-court line.
She's got a woof on her, but gets it to Bina and does a little give
inside to Baird, and she did travel with it. Switched that pivot foot when that ball got stuck on Jaden's.
She turned right into Stewart, and Stewart did a really good job of staying strong right there, not getting pushed back by the move of Mary Baird.
Northern Valley leads by 10, 4:30 to go. Sides up high, Garden, Wolf. Jaden Stewart deep with it.
They get it to Mortz.
Yep.
She travels with it. You can just feel like all these girls on both sides right now, they can feel the intensity and the energy of this game, which is leading to a lot more of these travels. They're wanting to do something, and they're wanting to do it in a hurry. And a lot of times, their feet are moving before the ball does.
A lot of, they are travels.
Nervous energy.
Do not get me wrong. They are travels.
But it's because this is an intense ball game.
Yep. Sides now to Braxton. Crottinger out on her now. Give and go back to Braxton. Has it knocked out of her hands and out by Bain. Northern Valley will throw it in.
Good job by Bain, though, jumping in front of that, stopping the advance of Braxton Cox, or else she would have had an easy layup right there.
Baird's
Baird
open.
Easy. She takes it up.
And
No foul,
scores
but
it right through Bain.
Bain is lucky she didn't get her fifth on that one, but good job by Mary Baird working through contact.
Good defense there by Sides. Gets it back to
Mangan. She gets called for the double dribble. She picked it up, trying to split the two defenders. And Wolk is up in the face of Austin
trying to get
Cox.
possession of this ball. Over to Sides on the wing. Braxton with it now. Thought about putting it up.
Huskies up by 12. They can be patient in this situation. There's no need to rush anything. They just need to stay in their offensive set.
Sides long jump shot is going to be no good. And a rebound. Probably going to go against Bina here. It's got to. Yeah. Bina trying to fight for a rebound. Don't mind it.
I don't mind it either.
Don't mind that hustle, just trying to get rebounds.
That is Bina's third. So the Huskies need to play a little clean in this last 3.5 minutes of action, where they have not been using much of that depth on the bench other than their one player down there with their 4 fouls, Miss Sheely Vesteca.
And a foul will go against Jaden Stewart on this one. As Bina grabbed a rebound and they went digging.
I honestly don't hate that either, because if you get that steal, that's an easy bucket right there. Stewart's third foul. It'll be the team 8th. So both teams now in the bonus from here on out. We're going to see a lot of free throws, Clint. Her shot no good. Crottinger comes down with it. Small but mighty number 5.
Now over to Jaden, goes into the corner quickly to Magnan. Magnan now to Wolk. Back to Crottinger. Wolk is trying to make something happen, the senior. Back door, she finds Magnan for an easy one and one. What a play.
Lost her.
Look at the back cut by Magnan and the find by her teammate Wolk. Right there, bang, right behind her head. Beautiful shot, foul, go to the line. Try to get the 3-point play.
The Huskies are lucky that they gave that to Delaney Sides, because I thought it was against Mary Baird.
Going to go full court pressure.
Not a bad choice by him. We've seen how the Huskies handle the press this season, and it hasn't always been the prettiest sight.
Sides. Back to Cox. She'll dribble it across.
They break it
into
here.
the corner for
Baird
Mary.
Yep. Sorry to step on your toes, Clint.
No, that's all right.
Oh, they got to find Baird.
How does the ball end up in Northern Valley's hands? But it does. Now a jump ball as Bain is getting aggressive on the defensive end. He said, you got to get the ball, girls, if we're going to get back into
she's
it.
Playing with 4 fouls. There's a lot of them playing with 4 fouls.
Going to find an easy one here if they can. Tough pass, but they got it into Braxton. She'll drive and kick back to Austin. Flip it over to Sides now. The top of the key for Austin. You can play slow here.
Yep,
You've got a big lead.
And another jump ball.
And Bain goes in, digging, gets another jump ball. 2 of them for the possession for Bain. Gets the ball back.
She put the clamps on it. Baird's got to be strong with that and keep it high. Mort's into the game. Crottinger to sit. They curl Stewart around, find her in the paint. Not fast enough though, but they find Mangan on an easy backdoor cut. Too easy. Austin slows things down. Wants to find Vesteca. The ball gets tipped. It ends up in Baird's hands. She has nowhere to go with it. She gets fouled by Wolk. Wolk doesn't like it, but she definitely gave her the bear hug there. We should. Not a bad idea. Where you're getting beat is on the backdoor cuts, off-ball screens, curl arounds. If we've got a zone defense, maybe we can switch to it right now. And if they're going to beat you, make them beat you from the outside because they haven't shown that they can do it so far tonight.
Mistaka going to go, and she'll get clobbered.
They'll go against sports. 1:34 left, and the Huskies are just trying to hang on right now to their 7-point lead. We'll see if the senior here can extend it. And the Lady Jackrabbits are doing everything they can to mount a comeback.
Shade's first one off the mark. Don't have the stats, but Northern Valley usually does a pretty good job from the line. Mary Baird so far tonight's been pretty good from the line, but other than that, leaves a little room. Vesteka could knock this one down and be big, and she does.
All free throws are big free throws at this point in the game, Clint.
Northern Valley extends that lead to 8.
You got to stay in front of Mengen here. You know where they're wanting to go with the ball.
Deep NBA three for Stewart. No good.
You couldn't even be mad about it if it would have went in, and Bain gets her hands on it again.
Third time in a row, Miss Bain is going to go in there and cause a tie-up.
Doing every press break here. We'll see what Coach Pugh drew up.
Austin's going to throw it in. Stewart on her. Flip it in. They get it to Vesteka. She's cut off and now doubled in the backcourt. Braxton dribbles across now. Into the corner for Austin.
They can hold it. They should hold it. They can hold it as long as they want to and can. And they do not. And Austin picks up a silly foul. The Huskies can hold it as long as they want to. I would make them come out and foul you. You don't have to force the ball inside at this point.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. You're playing into Greeley County's hand if you do that. Because the more possessions for them, the better. It's Bain buries the first. Second one coming. And she hits it. It makes it a 2-possession ball game. Vesteka and Cox trying to break this press. They throw it right back to the Jackrabbits. And Bain loses this one. Stewart just slams it out of bounds. So we got the tricky camera angle there. See a little bit of the setup. Huskies try to break this press, and they will not do it yet, but they do there.
Braxton has it. Fired away, and she was hammered. Why are we shooting the ball? But I guess we're going to put it to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, but you can shoot 2 if you get 30 more seconds off the clock. Yeesh.
Timeout by Coach Schaefer. We'll take it with him. Making it a 7-point game. This can stretch it to 8.
You got to have eyes on Mengen, who's in the backcourt now. They're going to try to get it to her fast.
Braxton connects on both of them. The clutch free throws are big with just 40 seconds to go.
I would absolutely try to deny Mengen right now.
She's going to pull it. Don't matter where she's standing. Drano! Liquid Drano from Miss Magnan.
Baird gets the ball, gets it knocked away. Stewart with it.
Stewart advances over to Mortz, up and score it. It's just hold it there. Not very many time left on the clock. What a comeback here for the Lady Jackrabbits.
15.5 can feel like an eternity in a basketball game, Clint. They get the ball into Braxton, trying to break this press, and they can hold it here. But they do not, and they miss the bunny.
Tick,
5
tick, tick.
seconds left. They find Wolk down low. She misses the shot. Somehow Northern Valley gets out of this one. But they took everything in them to ward off the comeback of the Jackrabbits there. An insane varsity girls game. But we just get to keep rolling into the next one, Clint.
Well,
You
yeah.
can take a breath now.
Everybody in the gym was holding their breath there a little bit, trying to get to the end of the